discuss with me from his new location. Happy Friday, brother.
Salutations, brother. How are you?
Happy Friday, FA4, specifically you, brother, from what looks to be a new place, which, hang on, folks, because we're going to get all the dirty details in just 1 second. Before anything else happens, we all should know, and everybody listening and watching, you guys should know, that the world of cigars is only as good as the friends you're smoking with. We launched the Griff and Dave Show to discuss all things cigars as we do life with you guys, our FA4 family. On this week's episode, we're talking about special occasion cigars and whiskey. And why the hell are we talking about that, folks? Because bad boy G. Howie is in his brand new house.
D, talk to me, brother.
New house, dude. This is very exciting. Also,
from Greenville, South Carolina.
It's beautiful. You're very pixelated, but I think that's just on my end. We're going to go with that.
It's just on your end because I've got screaming fast Wi-Fi.
It could be the new house Wi-Fi.
It's a Cincinnati Wi-Fi.
Anyway, welcome. For those of you who first-time watchers, Griff's got a code for you. Hit him, G.
FA4 F and F.
Nailed it.
Did I get it?
Use that code. It's on the. You nailed it. If this is your first time watching, if you buy anything on Cigar Club, punch that code in. We got a special discount just for you. And, of course,
FA4 F and F. FA4 F and F.
FA4 F and F.
Got it.
FA4 F and F. We would be remiss if we didn't welcome you, our FA4 family, Brandon Mueller, Steve Dameron,
Lord Sandy, Ken
Lord
Foster, Jay Hoff,
Kenny Foss,
Jay Hoff,
Josh
Melinda
Clark,
Carter, Stacy Ferrero, the whole 9 yards, the whole gang.
Stephen Woodrow, probably wearing his Stephen Woodrow, probably wearing his Griff pin today in honor of Griff christening FA4 at the brand new house. Now, G, we need to clarify some things here because we missed last week, and I want people to know the past couple weeks. Hey, life happens, people. Griff has a big move on his hands. Semi-trucks, painters, carpetiers. And last week just wasn't going to work out. So we're back this week, and audio isn't quite there. The microphone's somewhere in Griff's box, somewhere in the moving, who knows?
Who knows?
But next week, I promise you all, we'll be back on our regular schedule, regular look, and all that good stuff. But today we've got a great show planned, and I can't wait to talk about some of my favorite cigars that I only smoke during special occasions. Griff,
dude,
give everybody the update. Where are you? What are you doing? What are you smoking?
Side. We got some tube actions.
Holy crap, that's his whiskey box. Probably one of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
One of 3 or 4 whiskey boxes I had to pack myself. But in Greenville, South Carolina, we got up here Friday or Saturday of last week. Painters are still here. Movers dropped off our shit a couple days ago. We've been cleaning. We've been painting. We've been laying new carpet. We've been drinking some beer. And this is the first cigar that I've had in the new house. Fiat Lux Intuition. This is a first for me. I've had it. It's amazing.
From October Boxes. Wow. Ooh. Holy crap. Amazing. All right, hold on. A couple things to backtrack on. One, this is your christening cigar for this house.
First cigar of the house.
Big deal.
Yep.
Second, first time smoking Fiat Lux, which is the brand new Ace Prime release. And you said it's amazing. And those words don't come lightly from Griff Howie, folks.
Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, Dominican and Nicaraguan filler. This wrapper is unbelievable. And the burn is insane. So,
wow.
Super excited to smoke this. I was going to smoke a celebratory cigar, but we're going to save that for when D comes to Greenville. And we're going to go to the smoke shack in the backyard and christen it with a little cigar that we'll show off in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, we'll get there.
Oh, God, yeah.
Everybody's kind of chiming in here talking about Oh, lot of congratulations coming through. Congrats, Griff. Big move. No excuses for missing the show last week. A lot of feedback going on here, which it's all kind of understandable.
Oh, of course.
We knew there'd be some sly comments, of course. But, dude, I also have some whiskey up here I already kind of got into. So let's kind of kick things off here and talk about, let's each start with a cigar, then we'll go whiskey, then we'll go cigar again, and we'll go whiskey. Special occasions. So I'm talking, we'll
start with cigar?
We'll start off with the first, we'll start with cigar. Special occasion for you, moving into a new house. For some people, it could be graduation, a new baby, a new job, a promotion, a Tuesday. I'm looking at you, Steve Wood. Tuesday. He's freaking lighting up probably to celebrate the day. What are you starting with, G? Give us the big bang.
The first celebratory cigar I will have when you come to town is the Cohiba M from El Titan. I've got three of these.
Crap. Where did you find those?
I've got three of these that I purchased for us. When you get here, I spared no expense.
You need to relax.
No, Dave sent me a 3-pack of the Serie M. One for me, one for him, and then another for me. And we're going to get them lit up and toasted once he comes to town, hopefully in the next couple weeks. This is a celebratory cigar of all celebratory cigars.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think celebratory cigar has to be the most expensive cigar you can find. But I that one just happened to be more for at least the type of cigars we buy. It's more on the pricey side.
Correct.
But it's just a really cool cigar. And I smoked it a few months ago in Nashville and just fell in love with it and was like, yeah, I kind of need it. That's got to kind of be Griff's first, the big celebratory smoke after Fiat.
This is incredible.
Yeah. There's so much flavor I remember in that one. So different, too.
It's so good. Yeah, so I'm kicking it off with the Cohiba M from El Titan de Bronze in Miami, Florida.
And I know a couple of you guys, when we first talked about the Cohiba, had talked about finding it and buying it. I want to know in the comments, did you find it? Have you smoked it? And if you have, what are your thoughts? Let's get a rating scale going, because I've already overhyped this cigar.
You smoked it, 3 or 4 weeks ago in Nashville?
Yep.
And you thought it was incredible?
I thought it was amazing. And I think it took me like 2.5 hours to smoke it, which was even better.
It's a big cigar. What are they?
That's a great price per minute on the cigar.
They call it a Toro, yep. 6x52. I cannot wait for this.
My celebratory special occasion cigar comes out of the same factory as yours, brother.
Let's hear it.
The La Polina Goldie.
I have yet to have that.
I haven't had this size. The Dahlia is my favorite. They only made them in 2016, so it's almost impossible to find them. But anytime I see them, I grab them. They're $20, which isn't that bad.
No, it's really not.
For something especially made at El Titan. And I just love it. I love visually how it looks. I love the flavor profile of it. And it's just not a cigar I smoke every day. So I like to save those for special occasions. So that's one of the few that I grabbed here to discuss our special occasion cigars. But La Polina Goldie, that's what I'm all about. G, couple whiskey things I want to discuss with you, brother.
So I've got probably 12 to 15 bottles. They're all wrapped other than the tubes. I have no idea what's in this box. But I do have one that I know what it is, and I wanted to showcase it if you don't mind.
Please do. We are ready for you.
It's Colonel Taylor, small batch, but really barrel proof.
Oh my god!
So
I didn't know you had any of that left.
There's just a little bit left, but last time I had this,
I guess I won't be trying.
Senior was on the porch last time we broke this out, and of course he had, too much, but barrel proof.
Are you about to do it? I think this is
No, I'm not going to chug it because I've got a lot of work to do after this, but I'm going to have a sip.
Oh, God. Bottle down. Ooh, good swig, dude. Talk to us.
For 130 proof,
Oh.
it's like 100 to me. That is an amazing.
I don't know if that's because you're maybe an alcoholic or because it's that smooth. But regardless,
it's
impressive.
that smooth. It's so freaking good. I'll save the rest for you, dude. It's all yours.
No, God, no. We're both drinking that.
Well, there's not much left.
I just want one sip of it. I just want one
That's
sip.
all you, dude. I won't touch it again.
Nope. I love how I sent Griff a 3-pack of congratulatory cigars and said, well, easy, one of them's for me. So I brought 2 whiskeys out I want to quickly highlight here that are kind of special occasion whiskeys. One is a new one, and one you have a bottle of it coming to you.
Oh.
Well, when you get up here, it'll be yours. And it's a new Griff single barrel that I had the honor of being a part of this pick with Austin from Durham Studio, which you guys have been hearing a lot about this month with the new customs. Titled Dunbar Select. It was a pick we did on his dad's birthday.
Wait.
And there's some really cool like copy on the back, like an ode to his dad's military service. And anyway, I got a couple of these, and we're not talking like this is the hardest bourbon. Well, it's actually impossible to find this one unless you know Austin, but so maybe it is actually really hard to find. It's one of those ones where it's like the story, the memories of this one, who it's for, what it's about. It's just a really cool bottle. So that's definitely one of my special occasions, which I'm actually going to drink both of these special occasions I brought.
Do it, dude.
Second is one that Brother G. Howie got into my hands last week.
So good.
And that is the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof with the necklace.
So good.
From Pensacola, Florida.
I love that bottle.
I've only had the neck pour, so I'm actually excited to pour a slight one on this show and see kind of how it's opened up, because it's been about a week and a half. I opened this on the podcast last week, and
I haven't seen it yet.
All over for me. Yeah, well, I about to start slurring halfway through.
That bottle, is it 127 proof?
129.
That bottle is so
0.8.
good. It was my first Jack Daniel's barrel proof single barrel that I've ever had, so I can't compare it to others, but it just hits every right spot for me. It's so freaking good. Have you paired it with any cigar
also,
yet?
No, God, no.
All right,
Not yet,
we'll do it when you come.
We have a lot to do in Greenville, brother. Just make sure you get everything set up for me.
We're
beforehand. I don't want to be.
Your room will be set up tonight. The in-laws are coming tomorrow, so we've got.
Is that stressful?
Oh, God,
Talk to me, G.
Because
nothing's probably ready. You probably feel the pressure.
If I walked my computer into the house, it would stress you out.
Oh, I don't like
you
that
can't
at
see
all.
any of the hardwood floors. Everything is covered in plastic wrap. It looks like someone was murdered in there, and there's still tape everywhere. We're getting close. Today's the last day of painting, but it's going to be probably a long night. They pull in town about 3 or 4 o'clock tomorrow, so it'll be a great time.
I want to know from the FF4 family any words of advice or encouragement to Griff on a big move, because here's the thing. Everybody moves at some point, but dude, you did a cross-state move, new state.
So
never lived in South Carolina, and that's a big deal. That's a lot of change, a lot of excitement. We kind of want to. I just want to know how you're feeling.
So the movers pull up, or the Packers pull up. I can't remember which day. Last week, 7 guys. It took them about 7 hours because they'll wrap everything. If there's a plastic jar of toothpicks in the drawer, they're rolling it in paper. And,
I'm not getting in trouble for this.
No. And then, granted, furniture and pictures and stuff, it's even more than that. So they were there 7 hours, and they don't take certain things like cleaning supplies and any open bottle. So all the bourbon I had to pack, but I also packed the Big Green Egg myself. So I rented a 5x8 trailer and filled it to the brim, and we ratchet strapped the Big Green Egg in the corner of the trailer. And for 7.5 hours driving up here, any bump we hit on the interstate, I was cringing because I was so stressed that the thing was going to crack. But it was going to cost another $500 for them to crate it. So I said, screw it. I'll try it and hope for the best.
Did it make it? Oh, that would have been real bad.
It made it. So pulled in town about 6 o'clock, and my brother ended up helping us unload a little bit. And the movers just unpacked her stuff the other day. So, unloaded the truck, not a box, but.
Dude, I feel like you're in a good headspace there.
Oh, dude, I feel like I'd be a lot more stressed. Real relaxed.
Well, this is actually probably
really relaxed,
less stressful than the past month of your life. Prepping.
We sold the house in Pensacola.
Holy crap! Another cheers.
And we close in about another 15 to 20 days up there or down there. And
cheers, brother.
I'm relaxed. It's good.
A couple things I want from the FA4 audience right now. I want, because we're going to do a giveaway here. We're going to pick a winner towards the end of the show in the chat. I want to know what your celebratory cigar is, what your celebratory whiskey is, and the farthest you've ever moved.
Yeah.
And we will pick one lucky person to win a Cigar Club sampler. I think that ships out this week.
Not to stay on the Ace Prime Luciano train, but I think my second celebratory cigar, and it could be trash, it's probably going to be great, is and I don't know what it is, but when Dave and I were at TPE, Luciano handed us, I don't have it obviously because the humidor's still packed, but the wrapper on this thing is the cleanest and nicest wrapper I've ever seen on any cigar. I don't know what it is. He just said,
it's Fiat Lux, dude.
Is it Fiat Lux and like a Toro?
Yeah, it's either Fiat Lux or it's the other one that he just announced. But that was a pre-production one, unbanded.
Yeah, unbanded.
I don't even know if they made that size.
I don't even remember.
It's freaking badass.
I don't even think he told us what it is. He just said put it in a separate bag with a Boveda and smoke it at some point. Probably not a TPE.
It might not be Fiat Lux.
And I still have it in a bag. So I think all that to say, like, you could have a $4 cigar that you could use as a celebratory cigar. It's the story behind it, right? To me, Luciano himself.
Dude, come on, dude.
Handing us this cigar that he probably rolled himself a couple weeks prior to getting to Vegas. That's badass.
Yeah, it's really freaking cool. Dude, you need to smoke that. Keep us all posted.
I'm very excited.
I grabbed another Crowned Heads cigar. Le Kareem limited edition. Any of these I really like.
Haven't had it.
Do you have any, or should I bring one down?
Bring one. I don't have it.
Or actually, you're coming up here first, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, FA4. Everybody bring it in.
God, I forgot about this, dude.
Bring it freaking in.
Melinda.
Bring it in. Everybody stop what you're doing.
Melinda.
If you're doing work on the side.
Melinda knows it.
Move the work. Minimize the screens. Open the screen and look at me. November 7th, Sunday.
Yeah.
1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at the Smokestack Cigar Lounge. Come hang out with us. Griff and myself will be there. We've got the Pinkies Out limited edition cigar event. We're going to be selling, before you can get them anywhere else, we're going to be selling Pinkies Out. Me and Griff have also made a decision that we will be bringing an event-only cigar.
Cue drone footage. Thank you.
Thank you for the drone footage. Great job, G. We're going to be bringing an event-only cigar, a cigar that we have played around with before, blends from different trips or stuff that gets passed around the offices, shipped here and there. We've got about 100 of them. If you're FA4 family...
Yeah. Tell us if you're coming in
chat.
You
get one. Tell us if you're coming, but two, when you get there, let us know who you are and that you're FA4 family, which obviously we'll know that anyway, but just remind us, and we will have an event-only hyper-limited cigar just for you as well. I know, Sandy, you're making the 13-hour haul.
And he's got
anybody in Ohio, no excuse. You better be there. If you're in Pittsburgh, my God, you better be there.
He's got a new Jeep Gladiator. The truck, I think it's called the Gladiator. He'll be driving
Sandy
that.
Does?
Yeah, he'll be driving that hog up to
Sandy,
Pittsburgh.
I didn't know you had that. That's baller. Me and Griff are going to be taking the 4R over. And guys, it's going to be a great time. It's going to be a great time. So let us know if you're going to be there. We've already got like 25 people RSVP'd. So I'm very excited.
Dude, Got an announcement. This next bottle is going to be a celebratory bottle from here forward because I have no idea what it is. So I'm going in blind. But at this point forward, will sit on my shelf as a celebratory bottle. I have no idea what it is. Completely wrapped up. I have no idea. Could be trash. Oh, shoot.
What is it? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, yeah, you'll never freaking open it, though.
All right.
Oh, let me pull up a random. Oh, Weller 107. What are the odds?
Let's
Oh,
try again.
shucks. I have to leave it stowed away.
Try it again. Dude. All right.
No, dude, you have to open it.
All right. This is the celebratory bottle. No idea what it is. Ooh. Calumet 15.
Yeah, I like that, dude.
It's like Christmas.
Yeah, that is true.
You're not a big
What
Calumet.
bourbon did I buy today?
You're not a big Calumet fan.
No, I don't love Calumet. And I got no problem saying that either. I don't think it's that great.
Oh, that's good. Very cherry.
Yeah.
Which I don't love.
Like chewing like cherry wood. Like
Yeah. This one's pretty cherry, but I don't love cherry notes, but it's a good bottle. Anyway.
So, dude, let's recap on the bottles I've got for you up here.
Yeah, let's
Willet
do that.
4-year rye.
Yes.
Benchmark Foolproof.
Very excited.
New Riff Single Barrel Dunbar Select.
Also, for everyone that wants to know, my housewarming gift from Dave is a Willet 4-year rye. Super generous.
And the Cohiba Miamis.
And the Cohiba Miamis. Which could go well with each other. Potentially.
Actually, I could see that.
Potentially.
I feel like there's one other bourbon I'm forgetting about.
Oh, there's 4 total, you said.
I did get a notification today and didn't go to Party Source, and you're going to be mad at what I didn't go buy.
What was it? Store pick or not?
Yeah, store pick.
Oh, no.
Old Forester Single Barrel.
That's
Party
okay.
Source.
That's okay.
Yeah. I already have 2, and I'm like, I don't freak out over them.
I don't love them.
But it was 1 per person, and I'm like, if I go over there and there's a freaking line and I don't get it, I'm going to be real pissed.
There's going to be. The 4th bottle, I think, was the Dunbar. Or Durham, sorry.
Well, that's the 3rd bottle. What's the 4th?
Oh.
Benchmark Foolproof, Willet 4-year Family Reserve.
Maybe you don't have a
New
4th.
Riff. Oh. I thought
Maybe
I did.
it's just 3. Maybe you should get a 4th.
Yeah, maybe I should. Oh, you're buying the old Carter.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not forget about that.
That's, what was it, 175 on that one?
Yeah. No.
Dude, it's good to be back. Although we're not back
it's good to be back.
officially.
Oh, by the way, we haven't told anybody yet. We are not live today, which I feel like people know because the countdown rolls in different.
Yeah, it does.
So I don't think anybody's really fooled. But
no.
If you are wondering why maybe we haven't responded to some glaring questions, this isn't live. But we're live in the chat, and that's how we're going to pick the winner of the giveaway today.
Yep.
So please keep those comments rolling in.
Next week, we will be live. Wait, am I in Cincinnati
next week? We're going to be live.
No.
You what?
I'm not in Cincinnati next week, right? No, the week after next.
Week after. That one's going to be live, too.
It will be live.
But you're going to be here. Hopefully.
I will be there.
We got to find some. We'll just shoot it here at the office. Yeah.
Dude, we're going golfing. I don't know what else
we're
doing. That's just the big item on the agenda.
Big item. Oh, by the way, I'll share a quick story here in a second. But everybody, this is my other celebratory stick, the Sereno A.
We got to smoke that on a show one day.
I know. Hey, maybe when you're here.
Holy hell, this fucking stink bug just landed. You see this thing?
No.
Got the bug guy coming tomorrow. He's on his back. He's thinking about what he's done.
he's got his whole life is flashing before his eyes.
Stay down there.
Mm-hmm.
Bastard.
Yeah, don't be flipping over. You got it. You deserve where you are right now. You earned that.
Drop from the sky.
Oh God, yeah. Gee, talk to me a little bit about Greenville, because what am I walking into when I head down there? What are we going to be doing? What's the house like? What's the property like? I know you got kois. I want you to talk about the kois a little bit.
Yeah, we got about 25 new pets. About 25 new koi fish.
I want to know what people, before Griff says it, what do you guys think a koi cost? A koi fish. One single fish, what does it cost? Go ahead. Carry on.
I don't know if you can see it over there, but kind of see the fountain a little bit maybe. But, so we got about 25 koi. Megan is slowly naming them. They all kind of look alike. I'm not sure how it's possible, but we feed them every morning. They come up. You can about touch their heads, so we're trying to train them a little bit. And
have you touched any yet?
I touched one.
Did it swim away?
A little bit. It kind of just. I don't know if you're supposed to touch them though, because your oils. It could kill them. Maybe. I don't know.
Dude, are we gonna go fishing?
We could. We absolutely could. No, Greenville's great. I don't know if anybody's been here, but great downtown. There's a big river right through the middle of it. And so Megan, my wife, will be working down there starting on the 27th.
Wow.
I will be working here out of the house. And
out of the shack.
Out of the shack, out of the sugar shack. And it's great.
Shack.
The weather's been absolutely amazing.
Dude, you finally migrated north again.
High 40s in the morning. It's actually fall here. And it's super nice. And the backyard is basically all shaded in the afternoon, which is great. Sunset's behind us, and we're super excited to be here.
No, I feel like a weight is lifted, dude, off of you.
The last month has been a little bit stressful, but
you're here on the other side. Any FA4 people in Greenville?
We're driving distance to Greenville. I don't know what the local shop is yet, cigar shop. I got to find that out.
What do you mean driving distance to Greenville?
If you're driving distance to Greenville, let's meet up downtown or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you're within 2 hours, you better frickin' chime in here.
We hit up Bojangles last night. Chicken and waffles, chicken and biscuit. No, Bojangles, it's a chain. It's like Popeyes.
Yeah, good local spot.
It's great
to try out in your new city. Let's go to a good local spot. How about Bojangles? Oh, great. Yeah. There was also a McDonald's over there.
Dude, we've been busy.
I do like Bojangles. I had it at the airport once.
Saturday night, I called. Couldn't get reservations. I called them. We're going to the place that's better than Soto, downtown with Chris and Laura.
I'm scared to go there because, one, I don't know if I'd be able to admit it's better than Soto.
You wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
So we're going to a place called Gianna's, which is an Italian joint, literally downtown. They've got a massive outdoor patio. It's on the second floor that overlooks downtown and the river and stuff. And I told Dave the other day that he swears by this place called Soto in Cincinnati. It is very good. We've been there 3 or 4 times. Very, very good. But I think this place could potentially be better.
Well, which I'm kind of excited about. I'd like to think if it is really that much better, I would admit it. Yeah. But I have a deep-rooted excitement for Soto.
I know. No, the Soto atmosphere is a lot better because it's kind of like underground.
Yeah. I see that's a big deal to me.
It is. This is
everybody can make pasta, It's
like up looking down at the peasants on the street, but it's very good. It's very
peasants. Good. Well, to be determined, folks.
No, it is.
I'm trying to think if there's any other core pieces I need to know about the Gville area. Well, Simpsonville, where Griffith is currently located.
You're going to experience it all, dude.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, dude, what's your
room ready tonight? It'll be ready tonight.
Good. Well, we finally booked our baby moon, which I'm really excited about.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
In New Buffalo, Michigan. It's on Lake Michigan.
Wait, what?
It's this city called New Buffalo. It's on Lake Michigan.
Okay.
No, look it up. It's really freaking cool. We're staying at this badass hotel on the lake.
Okay.
And, it's this quaint little town. You can go freaking apple picking. They got a distillery, 3 breweries, a couple coffee shops.
Really?
Blah, blah, blah. But, Michigan is like one of the coolest places to go in the fall. And it's pretty serene, chill. It's like a 4-hour drive from Cincy. So we're gonna go there for 2 nights, hang out. New Buffalo. I'd never heard of it. Population 1,300.
What's the hotel?
Give me a second here.
Do they have like Marriott's and stuff, or
This is bougie.
Dude, the first night
Dude, ask me what this place is called.
I just did.
The Marina Grand Resort.
Oh, God.
No, sorry, the Harbor Grand. Harbor Grand.
Ooh, not as good.
Marina Grand's a different one. Harbor Grand, dude, look at this place is bad.
Marina Grand was more expensive.
No. We actually booked it November 1st because we saved $200 between October and November.
What about $450 a room per night?
No, God, no. Hold on, I'm just going to text this to you. You got it. You're really going to enjoy this. Trust me, brother. All right, so we're staying at the Harbor Grand. I found this whole website called Explore New Buffalo.
Boutique.
And this like cool photographer went to all these cool places documenting everything. He's like, these are all the cool places to go in New Buffalo. And I was like, this seems like my ultimate getaway. Not what you would think, right?
No, that freaking chicken looks amazing.
Look at the indoor pool.
Yeah, this is legit.
So that's where we're going, Harbor Grand.
Wow. Who told you about this place?
We were just Googling places. I was like, maybe there's something in Michigan by one of the lakes, or Googling, stumble upon this place, and I'm like, what the heck is New Buffalo? I look up New Buffalo, I find this website of this guy who's documented every cool place to go.
How far is it from Detroit?
That I don't know.
Okay.
It's 4 hours drive from Cincy, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And you drive another hour, you got the white sand dunes that you can off-road on, which is kind of cool.
Really?
On Lake Michigan.
And this is, what month? When are you going on this thing?
November 1st through the 3rd.
It'll be cold up there.
And then we get back, and you fly in, dude.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So let's talk about that for a second. It's exciting.
No, it's
amazing. I need to know, we got to really close the loop here, dude. What really is your celebratory whiskey?
Current that I have or that I want?
No, that you have,
that I have.
In possession.
If I had a full bottle of barrel proof, that would be
it.
So that's out basically. It's kind of a bust, unfortunately. But there's a little bit left for you. I haven't looked at my bourbon for like a week now,
journey.
So I'm losing my bourbon journey. I'm losing track of
Scott, where you been, pal?
Yeah, Scott's not here anymore.
Ever since we kicked his ass.
I think it would be celebratory whiskey. And this is a hard one. I clearly didn't think about this prior.
I think I know.
Do you?
Obtanium?
I was thinking about Obtanium. Do you like Obtanium?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Pew was telling me the other day, every time a buddy comes over, everyone's scared to drink it. He's like, well, I guess it's more for me. I'm like, that's great. I don't know why you'd be nervous to try that. It's amazing.
I just tell people, like, oh, it's super high proof, and I pour it for them, and they like it. Some
so
people
good.
I'll even... I think it's also great. Like, that's a great one if you want to add just, like, a couple droplets of water.
I haven't done that yet.
It totally changes It's really cool. Because, I mean, a couple droplets, now we're at 130 proof. So... it's kind of cool to see that and go down, try and get down to around 100 and see what the sweet spot is. But I added droplets to mine the other day, and it was fruity, banana-y. It's awesome.
I don't have like anything crazy expensive, and I don't want to associate expensive bottles with celebratory whiskey, but
wow. Dude, how about all your Wellers you keep closed?
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah.
You're never going to collect them all.
I know. I need to just open them. Well, the only ones that I don't have open are the 107 and
the 12.
And the 12, yeah. But I'm afraid I'm going to open them and they're going to be like subpar, which I know the 12 will probably be subpar.
The 107 won't be. The 12 might. I don't know though. I still think the 12. I think we might need to get into that with the Miami.
Okay, let's do that. We'll do that.
I think we're just going to drink all your expensive shit.
We'll do that, and then we'll also open up the old Carter.
God,
I'm not saving it. Like, you've had it for about 17 years now.
You'll be up here.
We're opening it.
And we'll
100%.
be drinking through whatever you want.
I think
in the collection.
I mean, again, not celebratory, but Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is. It's hard to find. So that would probably be a good celebratory whiskey. But then again, I've had it like on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, sure. Hey, no problem with that, dude. No.
I will tell you this: that we had this the last night I was there. My dad and I went on the golf cart and poured a big glass. This straight rye.
Oh,
have you had it?
Good.
Have you had it? Oh, it's so good.
Where'd you find that? Or Alec got that for you?
No, it's embarrassing. That was the 4-hour round trip bottle.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
I traded a guy. What did I trade him? Oh, I traded him a Stag Junior. And this guy was like 2 hours away. He drove 2 hours. We met in Mississippi somewhere, Louisdale, Mississippi or something. And I drove 2 hours. Then he was late about almost an hour. So it was 5 hours for this thing. But
it is what it is, dude.
Worth it. I have never seen it in Pensacola. I've seen Stag Junior several times. So I was like, screw it.
Yeah.
I won it. So.
No, dude, it's a good call. It's a good call. Josh Clark, I agree, pal. Yeah. I agree.
What do you think, other than Old Carter that I'm taking from you, and other than the Jack Daniels that I bought you, and other than the Durham pick, is there anything upstairs? I feel like your bourbon is always hiding.
It is.
Why do you do that?
I don't have a thing to put it all in.
I know. And
that's something we need to fix when you're here.
Well, we do. I thought y'all were going to get some type of cabinet.
I'll tell you, my top two bottles, Old Carter Batch 4 and Old Forester 150th anniversary.
I know. I remember. Yeah.
Have you had that?
I had it on your porch. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It was good.
Those are my favorite two. And then I've got a couple Stag Juniors.
Do you have anything unopened that you're potentially wanting to get rid of?
I don't think so.
All your stuff's pretty open.
Yeah, I open everything except for the Old Carter.
I would like Purple Top. That would be kind of nice. That would probably be a good celebratory cigar or celebratory bourbon.
Yeah, and you got to try my new Maker's Cask Strength 46. Excited for you to try that. Yeah, I'm going to do a blind with you when you're here.
That's one I've really been wanting to try for years now.
Anyway, Griff,
you can find that pretty much at every shop, right?
Yeah,
okay,
you can.
Good.
I just enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries.
Let's leave the people some good final thoughts here. Round us out, brother.
Can't wait to get back live and talk with Steve Wood, Ken Foster, Steve Dameron, the whole 9 yards. Bustos, of course, and Mr. Pugh himself. I've been off work all week, although it's only Wednesday today, but I'll be off this whole week.
Stacy,
so I feel very disconnected. I don't know what's going on at work. I don't know anything.
Yeah, you've been really unplugged. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's been very, very weird. So excited to kick off the first live show here at the new house, either in the same location or out somewhere on the patio or at the Smoke Shack. But excited. Season 2 is going to be amazing. What are we doing next week? What's the topic next week? Do we know?
I can't disclose that yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And you know why.
Sure.
It's going to be good. And we're doing 2 giveaways next week, people.
Yes.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. We are.
No, it's going to be great. Also, Fiat Lux, if you haven't had it, smoke it. If you haven't had Fiat Lux, go buy it or email us and see if we have some.
Smoke it. We probably have a couple left. We could make some 5-packs of it.
That's really good.
Yeah,
really good.
Guys, look, it's always a pleasure to get on here, spend Friday with you guys, even if it's a Wednesday. And next week we'll be live again.
Yep.
Multiple giveaways. Really cool topic we're going through. And then we're just 4 or 5 weeks away from the end of season 1 of the Griff and Dave Show, prepping for a big time season 2 release.
Real quick.
You guys don't even know what's coming.
Real quick, have you started Clickbait?
Started and finished.
Holy cow.
Started and finished, brother.
Pretty intense.
Now, I'm deep in Married at First Sight.
I hadn't heard about that one.
I started and finished Squid Games. Way better than Clickbait.
When do you have time to watch all this stuff?
Have you actually? I'm actually kind of lying. I didn't personally finish Clickbait.
Okay.
Me and Chris started it,
I heard
and then
season
she
1 was
finished it.
better than season 2.
I didn't know there were 2 seasons.
Oh no, I guess there's not. What am I thinking? Maybe is Squid Games 2 seasons?
No, it's one.
Is the morning show 2 seasons?
Yes.
Then that's
yes.
what I'm thinking
And the
about.
second season has been a little.
That's yeah.
But season 1 is great.
Okay.
But Squid Games is freaking awesome. Check it out for sure.
Once we get the TV up and running, we're gonna do it.
Yep.
We're gonna do it.
Love that. All right, fam. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekends. And let us know what you're smoking. The winners are announcing right now in the chat. Check it out. We're dropping the name of the winner of the 5-pack giveaway.
Yep.
Thank you all for chatting, for hanging out.
Congrats.
Awesome. Congratulations, Brother Tin.
See how Ramsey does on this one.
Well, he won't know because it's going to be live when we pick in the chat.
Yeah.
So
He'll figure it out.
drone footage, cue it. So anyway, all right, fam.
You.
We'll talk to y'all next week. Fridays at 4. We'll see you live in person.
What time?
Then we'll see you November
Dude, I'm
7th.
on Eastern time.
4 p.m. Griff is back. It is truly FA4 for one of his first time ever.
Can't wait.
We'll see you all later. Happy smoking. Happy drinking. Peace out. Peace.